analysts. Joining me now are NBC News and MSNBC political analyst Mike Murphy and CNBC editor-at-large John Harwood. Welcome to you both. John, right off the bat, I mean, what do you think was the standout from last night? Was it a who? Was it a what? Was it the economy? Was it healthcare? What jumps out to you?
Kelly, I thought it was a who and a what, and the who was Elizabeth Warren, and the what was her joining Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York, and standing up and saying, I would be for abolishing private health insurance. That's part of the Medicare for All bill Bernie Sanders has talked about, but she's ducked that issue before. Lively debate among political strategists today. I'd be curious to hear Mike's take as to whether or not that would be a crippling position to take in the general election, because even though in the abstract people don't like insurance companies, they want a new health care system. Medicare for All polls well.
Right.
The idea of that kind of radical change in a major American industry might be problematic when you get to outside the Democratic primary into the general.
Especially, Mike, because this is perceived as the Achilles heel for President Trump and for the Republican Party right now, right? Have they turned that strength into more of a weakness based on how quickly this conversation has gone to abolishing private health insurance?
I think they could have. I mean, Elizabeth Warren has a very strong message for the Democratic primary, but you don't get elected president by winning the votes you're going to get for free in the general election. You know, healthcare is a big, complicated system, and while people have a long list of things they don't like, what they don't like the most is enormous, scary change. So if you go into a general election saying, hey, step one to my plan, throw away your insurance card, that is gold for the Republicans, who would much rather be on offense against a Warren or a Bernie on that than defending the fact that President Trump hasn't been able to make any meaningful changes in the way people receive health care to improve the kind of happiness of the system.
Right.
So, you know, it's one of these deals. Short term might have been a win, long term liability.
What were you going to say, John?
And Kelly, short term, it's also an opportunity for Joe Biden tonight, because his strategists are telling me they thought that would be disastrous in a general election. So you can bet that Joe Biden tonight, who's running as the more moderate candidate, the front runner in this field, he is going to draw that distinction with Elizabeth Warren and try to reassure people, no, I'm the guy who can bring things back to normal, not the guy who's going to turn your world upside down.